welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube page. It's your boy LR, bringing you the best in 1/6 scale collectibles and any and everything pop culture. I think you know what time it is right now. You know what time it is. Now, I want to say off the top, like I said, if you haven't already subscribed to this page, you want to hit that like button as always and share all the glitz and glory. But right now, what do we have in front of us? We have the Sisters of Mayhem, the sisters, of the Mad Titan himself. We have Gamora and Nebula. So this is the MMS 53416 scale Nebula. And who do we have in front of us right now? The MMS 48316 scale Gamora. Now, I decided to do this as a dual video because, like I said, it just wouldn't feel right if I didn't have both of them out. Now, of course, we're going to get the accessories out one by one for each of these figures, but I just wanted to go off the top and just basically show that we have both these in front of us right now. I must say I'm excited. It's been long overdue. I've waited for both. Most definitely been waiting for a long time for Gamora. It's been a long time coming. And, of course, didn't know until I think it was 2 years ago that they were going to release Nebula. So I was excited about that. Glad to finally have her in hand. Let's start. Let me just right off. Let's just basically take a look at Gamora first. Of course, we had that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 label on the top. And I do like that they did, present this, mixtape Volume 2, awesome mixtape Volume 2 logo right here. Now, this right here is a slide box. So actually, when you pull the box off, that's still in the back on the platelet under the actual box itself. We have that Guardians label right there. It does show, we have like the whole mixer, stereo sequencer on the front with the speaker. We have the, movie accurate masterpiece at the bottom. We have the Hot Toys logo there. We do have that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful art in rendition of Gamora on the front. Played by the beautiful Zoe Saldana, whatever. I forget her name. Saladin. I just can't pronounce her last name, but you know who I'm talking about. She's gorgeous. We have her basically there in the front of the box there. I do like how they actually implemented her inside of the speaker, like it's spray painted or airbrushed on. On the side, of course, we get that Guardians of the Galaxy logo with the Benatar itself, the ship. Do like that. On the back, we do have the Guardians of the Galaxy logo too, and then we have the warnings, disclaimers, everything on the back. On the side, continues with the equalizer on the side there. I do like what we get with that box. Beautiful box art, as always. Hot Toys always delivers. They knock it out the park with the presentation. Here, we have Gamora, her sister. Now, of course, what they've done with this one is gave us that nice silhouette of her on the front. It's actually, transposed in that A, that Avengers A. Have the Nebula logo at the bottom. This is the Endgame version. So it wasn't the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's the Endgame logo on the front. Sorry, I bit my lip, so if I'm talking funny, don't worry about it. On the side here, we basically have the Nebula logo, and we do have, again, the Ravagers logo on the top. Guardians of the Galaxy, do like that. Avengers emblem at the bottom. Of course, we have the Nebula logo in the back. And then, of course, we have, again, all the disclaimers, warnings. Nebula on the side continues. And this is a sleeve, so it just pops open like that. So, yeah, we have both of them right here in front of you. I cannot wait to crack these babies open, get everything out. So we're going to get the accessories out. I'm going to start with Gamora first, and then we'll get out Nebula, and then we'll get those figures out in a minute, and of course we'll get at it. Let's go. All right, so as you can see, we have all of Gamora's accessories outside the box, and a little less than what I thought, but in a good way. I didn't think that there should have been many in the first place. I want to start off with her amazing blaster. This thing's amazing. Look at that. The detail on that, the quality we see in that blaster is just incredible. Of course, this is her weapon of choice, but, hardly really see her use that as much, but, it's there. Of course, we have her beautiful blade. Now, this is the extended version, so we get a chance to see it extended before, you know, that this is basically before we see the hilt. This is how it actually looks while it's extended. I do like that. I wish it would have been die cast, but you know, bit of plastic, but it doesn't matter. This thing's incredible. Do like the blade, like the detail that we actually get on that. So yeah, that's incredible. Do like that. Of course, we get her hilt. So this is the hilt that comes with, or the hilt before you actually see the blade extended. This is how the actual hilt looks. And she does wear this on her side, so I do like that. And then also we have her jetpack. Now this is the pack that you actually put on, and it actually goes on that way. Doubt that I'll actually use this. A lot of these accessories I probably won't use, but I do like the simple fact that we do get two different looks. This is, of course, the jetpack that she used at the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So I do like that, that we get that, and we do have the option to use this. You know, again, I probably won't, but, you know, having that option. And, of course, this is the shirt that she wears, you know, and of course, the jetpack goes over top of this actual shirt. So I do like that as well. I think it does have, there's a way that you actually put this on. But again, I probably won't be using it. Not something that you'll see me actually take off and use as much. So I probably won't use that. Then we have Baby Groot, of course. This is Baby Groot with that timed detonator that was given to him by Rocket to utilize, and this is what he actually carried through to set off the explosion. So I do like that we did get this character, and who's better to get it with than with Gamora herself. So I do like that. Of course, we get an assortment of hands, some left, some right, different sets. And I do like the paint application we get to that. It looks like the same paint that they actually use for the Hulk, but I've always liked the green paint application that we get on Gamora. So that is definitely nice there. And then, of course, we have her figure stand. This is the stand that we actually see her with, Gamora on the front. I do like that we get that Guardians of the Galaxy label on the top. I wish this would have been the Endgame version because it would have made more sense. But other than that, it doesn't matter. So I do like the detail and quality we get with that. And, of course, it is a, you know, regular stand. It wouldn't be about the stand post. So, yeah, this is what we actually get, all the accessories we get with this particular figure. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get all of Gamora's accessories out. We're going to go, not Gamora, I'm sorry, Nebula's accessories out. We're going to go through her, and then we'll get a chance to look at all those figures a bit later. Let's go. Okay, and of course here we have all of Nebula's accessories outside the box. Very minimal, but still effective, of course. Start with that figure stand, like that gloss that we actually have on the front, and this is the Endgame logo. It's actually tied in with the Ravager logo that we get for Guardians, but it also has that A there, translucent. We have the Nebula logo on the faceplate itself. Yeah, nice little hexagon. This is what we normally get with the stands, the figure stands itself. So not too much there, but it's still effective. I do like that. And of course, we have her batons. Now these two basically do come with the electric effects that we actually get, but I won't probably be using them with that. I try to use my own effects, especially when I'm taking photos, but I do like that. I like the detail we get in that baton. It is actually accurate. Of course, we do have one of the batons itself, the hilt of that before it's extended. So I do like that, like the detail that we actually get in that hilt. And then of course we do actually have the her blaster rifle. Now, what's ironic about this, and what I basically didn't know, these batons have a mind of their own, but what I didn't notice about it was this is a baton, the blaster, her blaster, but if you look at it, it is highly familiar to Star-Lord's blaster, like the double grip. It acts like the double handle. Pretty much unique to that, but it's her own. I do like the detail we get that. I like the gloss, the weathering on that. Nice little paneling we get on the top of that. So I do like that we get that with this particular figure. Detail is highly there. Do like that. Of course, we have the, of course, I told you about the electric bolts that actually come with the baton, but I probably won't be using that. We do have her blaster holster here. And this actually goes on the side, and I can tell already it's going to be a pain to get in, but we're going to try to do it anyway. And then, of course, we have all the assorted hands. We have some left, some right. We have 3 left, actually 3 right, 2 left. And I do like that, like her gauntlet, it actually matches the clothing, her uniform. Once we get her out, you'll be able to see that. Paint application on the hands. So I do love that we actually get this with Gamora. I can tell you already, I've already seen her. She's a beautiful figure. I can't wait to get her out. And then, of course, we have her hands. And the quality in that, the detail in that is just basically her robotic fingers. Who knows what we're going to actually get from her in Guardians, Guardians 3. But I can't wait. It's one of my favorite films, and she is definitely one of my favorite characters, right up to the top. So I like when we get that. But yeah, this is all the accessories we get with this figure. So again, we've actually reviewed the accessories we got for Gamora, and we've got the accessories for Nebula. Now we're going to get both those figures out here, and you be the judge. Let's go. And who do we have in front of us? The Sisters of Destruction, Nebula and Gamora. I wasn't going to do these two together, but I mean, it just made more sense. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and they are both beautiful figures. Let's actually tap in and just punch into those head sculpts. Nebula, let's just get her first. Nebula's head sculpt, if we actually go over that head sculpt is simply amazing. I mean, that's Karen Gilliam all the way through. I mean, the detail that we actually get in that, the quality we get in that head sculpt, it's just simply amazing. I like everything that we actually get from her, from the tailoring on the actual, the uniform, the bionic arm that we actually have of hers, down to the boots now. There were a lot of discussions about ankle pivot. I know a lot of people had concerns about it. It is a drawback, but I mean, look, there are certain poses I am able to pull off, and I was able to pull off with this figure, so I wasn't really too upset about it. Is the articulation something to be, kind of a bit teed off about? Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's always a hit and miss when it comes to Hot Toys. But other than that, the tailoring and the costume, the articulation is where I would want it to be. So when it comes to Nebula, I'm just going to say it off the top, I give her a solid 10 out of 10. And that's just basically from my perspective, because that head sculpt, it knocks it out of the park. It's probably one of the best head sculpts that we'll probably get all year, if not what we got last year. So I'll get that off the top. Let's move over to Nebula. Not Nebula. Let's move over to Gamora. The sculpted hair, of course, it does take a little futzing to kind of get that together, playing around with. But other than that, the hair, the facial expression, that is Zoe Saldana. That is Gamora. I do like it. I like the hair color. I like the uniform. I like the jacket. We get a bit more articulation out of her, but standing her up with those. Then the one thing is, it's like, look, with Hot Toys, when you're making these boots, you might want to actually go with the split cut. You've been getting this from a lot of people, and I think it's something that you need to think about, because it would make a lot more sense if you did it that way. That way you wouldn't have too much concern about it. But other than that, I love this figure. I'm glad I finally have a Gamora in my collection. I'm glad I waited. She is a beautiful figure. Both of them together are amazing, and I can't wait to get them in the display and put them up with the rest of the Guardians. With her, like I said, I mean, articulation is great. I like the head sculpt. I like the uniform. The articulation we actually get out of the legs are great. The only thing is, like I said, with that boot, it's not really there. But other than that, I like what I get from this figure. I like the accessories we get with it. With her, I'll probably give her a solid 9.5 out of 10. But again, like I said, it's an amazing figure, one that I love. I love both of them. I'm glad I have them both in my collection. Took some time, but I'm glad we actually have them. They're amazing figures. Together, they're great, and it helps to you know, can pretty much assist, and it complements my Guardians collection. I don't have Groot yet, and I don't have Drax. Hopefully they, you know, release Mantis this year, sometime later, hopefully. But other than that, I love these figures. I love both of them. I love what I get from them. I'm happy with the quality. You will be too if you don't already have them. Get them in your collection. If you're on the fence, get off that fence, get them, because you'll need them. They are beautiful figures, amazing figures together. I'll put the link up at the bottom. One I did get from Sideshow, so I will put that link at the bottom of this video. The other I got from Toys Wonderland. That link will be also at the bottom of this video. Again, if you like what you see and you like how I present my figures, you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And as always, prepare for my next video. LR, we have Nebula, we have Gamora, Guardians of the Galaxy back together again. I'm so happy to have these figures in my collection. You will too. 2 thumbs up. Get these figures right away. LR 1/6 Scale Man YouTube page, signing off every day, all day. We give you the best in 1/6 scale collectibles, as well as any and everything pop culture. Let's go. Peace.